Hey guys, it's Charles with the Exodus Logistics Learning Center, America's #1 dispatcher and freight broker training for beginners. Today is October 6th, 2023. We have about 10 days left before seats will be filled and are limited for our upcoming October 16th through October 20th live, local, week-long, in-person trainings for our freight broker 101 for beginners. So live in person at our Exodus Logistics Learning Center that is located in Chesapeake, Virginia. The address is 3101 American Legion Road, Suite 21A, Chesapeake, Virginia, 23321. Our live in-person local week-long trainings. If you happen to be in the area, or we have people come over from Ohio, all over the country to attend the in-person trainings. Our first one in September went very well. So this one, we hope to match or exceed the level of participation. The dispatcher one was excellent as well, but seats are limited. We try to keep a very intimate and enclosed group setting so we can learn together and everyone can understand and leave, with all the content and value that they've paid for, right? You want to invest in something that you want to get value from, right? So you want to become a freight broker, what it is to understand how to apply for your broker license or your broker authority. So what all does this include? Well, on Monday, we will have our orientation. We introduce ourselves, tell us who you are, why you're here, why you've chosen us as a training platform, and what do you currently do, and why do you think freight brokering is something that you want to get involved in. You may have some familiarity with the industry. You may have someone who drives trucks. You may have someone in logistics or in transportation, but you will share that with us. We can kind of get to know each other so we'll know which direction to go in the training moving forward for the rest of the week. So on Monday, we'll talk about what is freight brokering and who are the freight brokers, right? We'll define what a broker is and what they do, things of that nature. Also on Monday, we'll discuss what are the pre-requirements or what we call prerequisites to being a freight broker. What are some of the things you need to have in place before you attempt to become a freight broker, get your broker license, things like that, okay? On Wednesday, we go over what are the requirements to be a freight broker. There are certain minimum requirements you need to have in place, and we'll talk about what they are, why they are what they are, and how do you apply for them, okay? And we have references in our network, in our trainings and things of that nature. And you get all types of documentation and content and things like that in the week-long training. You will leave with a lot of information. Wednesday, we talk about the broker packets and the supporting documents that make up those broker packets. So as a freight broker, you are someone who has you deal with two different individuals, two different customers, if you will, the shippers and the motor carriers. And we show you through our templates of how to design your broker shipper packets and your broker carrier packets and the supporting documents that are included in those packets, okay? On Thursday, we go over the ways to get the shippers, which are your first customers, and the ways to get the motor carriers, which are the other customers you're going to be dealing with. Because as a broker, you are getting freight from customers, shippers, and you are brokering them for a fee to make your money to the motor carrier so that they can transport it. And you're the middle person in that process, and we define what that means. Also on Thursday, we go over the process and the workflow involved in brokering, right? Everything from the time that you get the load from the shipper, whether you bid it on that load or you want it in a quote or quoted on a load and you want it in a bid, you receive what's called a tender, right? So from the time you get that all the way through the process when the carrier picks up the load from the shipper, delivers to the receiver, and beyond. What's involved in that whole process and that whole workflow. Okay. So we go into detail of that. So because as a freight broker, particularly a new freight broker, you would need to know this information. And of course, you're going to learn it over time as you broker for people. You're going to make your mistakes. There is no perfect freight broker. Okay. I'll repeat, there is no perfect freight broker. We all have made our mistakes, and you will make yours. Okay. And then on Friday, we will have quizzes of the content that we went over Monday through Thursday. And then we'll give out a certificate of completion or achievement for this Monday through Thursday training. This training does not make you a freight broker. The training prepares you to become a freight broker by understanding the steps you need to take to apply for your broker license or your broker authority and everything else in between. Okay, I just want to make sure that it's clear, right? So once you take this training, you will not be a freight broker. You still have to apply with the governing body of the industry, DOT, Department of Transportation, and the FMCSA, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. And you have to go through that process. And we'll explain what that is. We'll show you on our screen. In our conference room, we have a large television screen where we cast from the laptop to the screen, and we'll show you the process. Okay. So 10 days from now, October 16th through October 20th, we're having our live in-person week-long freight broker training Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So looking forward to seeing you. You get to network with everyone else who are like-minded. You get to meet myself, meet my beautiful wife in person, ask the questions, because some of you are more hands-on in-person type of people where you learn that way as opposed to being online and self-paced. So if that's you and you're interested in becoming a freight broker in this industry, then reach out to us. So 757-515-1684 or the exoduslogisticsllc at yahoo.com, or go to our website. We'll have this in the description of this video for you as well. Okay. Thanks again, and look forward to seeing you.